Now that we've had a chance to battle through some long division, we're going to go through synthetic division. Synthetic division sounds far more complicated. It's actually a whole lot more simple, and a lot of you will probably actually prefer synthetic division in the end, and that is fine. So we get a similar problem to what we had before. Now we've got 3x cubed minus 17x squared plus 15x minus 25 divided by x minus 5.
So step one says place the coefficient for each term in a row with signs and draw a line below, leaving space.
So what that means is we have a 3x to the third, so we'll put a 3, minus 17x squared, plus 15x. If it's positive, you don't have to put the sign unless you want to, minus 25. And then we put a line below, leaving space.
Step two says find the zero of the second polynomial in a box to the left of the coefficient of the first.
So we take this x minus 5, and we know that we would have to add 5 to both sides. This is x equals 5, so I'm going to put a 5 out here, and I put it in a box.
Step three, drop the first number down below the line.
So we're going to drop this down, and we put the 3 here. So now I'm going to scroll up so you can see the rest of our instructions.
Step four says multiply the number dropped down by the zero of the second poly, writing it below the second coefficient.
So what that means is we're going to take the 3 times 5. So we'll multiply it out. 3 times 5 is 15, and we write it here.
Step five says add the two numbers and place the value below the line.
So negative 17 plus 15 is negative 2. And I will come back down, don't worry.
Step six, repeat steps 4 through 5 until finished.
So all that means is we brought the number down, the 3 down, we multiplied it by 5 and got 15. We added negative 17 and 15 to get negative 2. Then we multiply negative 2 times 5, and we get 10. And then we take 10,
Negative 10.
sorry, negative 10. I knew there was a mistake there. 15 plus negative 10, which is 5. And then we again, and you don't have to draw the dotted lines, I just happen to be doing it so you can follow. 5 times 5 is 25. And then what I like to do is I like to put an extra box down here, because then if there is something left over, that makes it my remainder. Negative 25 plus 25 is 0. So that means that these numbers here are my coefficients of what's left over. When we started with an x cubed, so I dropped down a degree. So now I'm at 3x squared because I factored out an x, or I divided out an x, minus 2x plus 5. So now that you've seen it in action, let's go ahead and try one more example. One of the things that you're going to notice here that I want to make sure we point out, which is why we have this note.
If your first polynomial does not have all descending terms, you must add 0 times x to the n as a placeholder.
What that means for this problem is we've got a 5x cubed, a negative 6x squared. Whoops, so we don't need to put in the x though. So negative 6, and then we don't have an x term, so we have to put in a 0 and an 8. Now, while technically with your long division, we technically didn't have to put in that 0 x to the n value placeholder, it makes life a lot easier. In synthetic division, you have to, or it will screw up your whole problem. So then x minus 4, we'd add 4 to both sides, so this is going to be a 4. So we start off, we drop down the 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Negative 6 plus 20 is 14. 14 times 4 is 56. 0 plus 56 is 56. As you can see, we're going to have a remainder. So 56 times 4 is 224. Yes, sometimes they will get big. And 8 plus 224 is 232. So I know some of you are freaking out. When we write our answer, the 5 goes first, and then it drops by a degree, so it's x squared, plus 14x plus 56 plus, and this is what we were talking about yesterday, we have a remainder of 232, and that goes over our divisor of x minus 4. So then this, including the remainder piece, is our final answer. So now that you've had a chance to practice this, let's go ahead and give you a problem. This is the only one you got. Use your synthetic division to divide this, and bring your questions with you to class.